Hello everybody. In this video we start in level 1086. In the last video we had 218,000 coins, but we won 1,000 coins in one of the competitions, so now we are at 219,739. Let's see, the cup started. The team treasure also started. I am going to start the ancient adventure, and I am also going to start the lightning rush. Alright, remember I don't play unless I'm competing in the lightning rush or the champions clash. That way I get better odds of winning the levels. It gives me more opportunities. So let's start it. 30 minutes free, and let's see if we can get through it. Alrighty, we have 1 times 2 tokens, so we're probably not going to win the competition. Alright, let's play it. Alright, I am going to shoot that rocket through. It'll hit the propeller and it'll also drop the light bulb a little bit. And now I can match it up with the TNT. There's another TNT in the blues, but I don't see the point, so let's not waste moves unless we need to. Double TNT, let's join those two. We have another TNT close to the doggy treat, so I'm just gonna go ahead and activate that one. I don't think I can move that rocket to the left. Yeah, no, I can't do it. So I'm just gonna shoot the rocket through, and let's see what those pouches hold. Well, that was a bad idea. Alright, so let's get this one flying first. TNT flying again. We need 38 more. That rocket is not going to do much. The other rocket will, and if I go up with it, the TNT will give us a new beginning. Clear the road and see if we can get more power-ups. Alright, we need 36. 3 of a kind will help us out, so let's start getting those right next to the doggy bones so we can add more to our tally. Let's see that. Okay, I am gonna go, if I create a rocket, it's only gonna hit 2, so if I go for 4 greens, that would hit more. Right, we need 15 and we got 14 moves left, so let's activate both rockets. Oh, look at that beauty. Alright, we're down to 7. I'm gonna do the propeller and then move it over to the right. No, I'm gonna create the 3 of a kind yellows, and that'll give us an extra one. Alright, we need 4 more, so let's do reds, yellows, and this by creating a propeller in the greens, we should be able to be done with this. Nice. Alright, 35 coins. That wasn't bad. Ancient adventure, first step. We need 12 areas, I believe. Oh, we got new cards. Alright. We need 12 levels to clear this area and move on to the next area. So we got 1. We need 11 more. Alright, we started contributing to that, so that's good. We are out of times 2 tokens. We get 5 in the next step on the Book of Treasure. And we are up to 4th place in the leaderboard. Alright, let's keep going. And we are losing here, not by much, but we are losing. We lost a times 2 token. 50 times 2 tokens for 10,000 coins. I don't think it's a good deal. I really don't. It used to be 100 for 10,000, and they cut it down to 50, but that did not cut the price. So We're just gonna keep going. Alright, let's do TNT with the LIBO here. Double whammy. Open up some space. I'm gonna do rocket and join it with a TNT. Shoot it across. Oh, I missed it. I missed that move. I hope doesn't affect me too much later. Okay, let's do greens. Try to get closer to the bottom. We got reds. You know, we got yellows. 3 of a kind. That's all we can do right now. Let's do the greens. Get rid of that tile. Now we have another TNT. I'm going to cross those two. I am going to go rocket to TNT. That way I get everything on the left. At least one row on the left. Alright, we got 26 moves left. Let's do TNT right where it's at. I am going to do a rocket instead of a propeller there. And now I'm going to do another rocket. I don't see the point on making a propeller and joining those two because that's just one hit. So let's do 2. Shoot those down. Shoot that one down as well. Alright, now we're down there. And let's see. Yeah, let's do a rocket here. Another TNT right here. And let's join those two. I am going to go TNT to rocket again. That way I hit all the plates at the bottom. Alrighty. I am going to go down with the propeller to activate that rocket. I am going to do propeller to the left. So see if I can bring that green down and make a light bulb. There it is. Let's make the light bulb with the TNT and join those two. We got 14 moves left yet. Those birds are going to be a problem. Alright, so what I'm going to do is create a rocket with the blues at the bottom. I'll be able to shoot that one through. Now if I do the TNT to the right, I will hit the bird's nest. Alright, that's all done. Let's hit that. That TNT there might work later to get those birds down. But right now we need to concentrate on the plates. So let's start shooting things down. Let's see, I can do TNT. I might be able to hit a row of plates there, so do that. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I can do a light bulb here with the greens. I might be able to match it up with the propeller up top. No, I'm not going to be able to. Alright, so I am going to go propeller down at the bottom and get rid of that bird and a plate. Alright, that is a good deal. I'm going to do the TNT at the top and activate that. I got 5 moves left, so it's not looking good. Oh, what in the world? That was not a good deal there. Alright, I'm going to have to tap on that light bulb, drop everything, and hopefully get those propellers and rocket to help me out with the plates. Alright, we have 3 moves left. I am going to do propeller to TNT to activate the other propeller. Okay, we got a bird and a plate. And I think one propeller will do it. We got 2 moves that in case it doesn't work. All right, we're good. That wasn't even labeled a hard one, and it was pretty hard. All right, level 1088 coming up. We're in 3rd place. Yeah, we're not going to win this. We don't have the ×2 token, so I'm going to create a propeller, drop everything. It's not going to match anything, I guess. So I am going to go blue up. No, if I go blue up, that TNT is going to activate. I'm going to tap it right where it's at and see what happens. Alright, TNT down. We kept the light bulb. Now we got to match it up with something. Let's bring those 2. Alright, let's bring this 3 here. Oh gosh. Okay. Now we have a rocket there. I don't know how we're going to bring that one down. I don't want to tap on it because then the possibilities of getting another one is going to be hard, but I don't think I have a choice unless I use power-ups. And let's use 2 hammers just to bring it down and give ourselves the best chance of clearing some space all the way down. Alright, that did it right there. Let's go reds. Now we can go yellows. I'm going to create a TNT at the top, use a TNT at the bottom. Now everything is dropping. I'm going to do TNT to the left, and let's see what happens. Alright, we got 16 moves left, and those only work with power-ups. So let's start creating some power-ups and see if we can finish this up. Nope, gotta keep dropping things. There's a TNT. There is a rocket. I am gonna go up with the rocket, hit everything once. The TNT is too far away, but let's keep dropping it. Propeller, another TNT, TNT right here. I'm gonna do a propeller right here, match it up with that TNT, and that should give us a good hit over here. Alright, now we just need one big hit. That's it. So propeller, roll it up, and boom. That was a very staggered level, so it was hard to get to the very edge, but we got it. Alright, level 1089, extremely hard. Let's go for it. I'm going to go propeller to TNT. It's not going to open anything up, but most of those tiles are 6 hitters. So we need to get as many as we can and hit as many as we can. Alright, we have a rocket right there. Let's shoot it right through. He might give us some space. Oh, not exactly. We need one more. So rocket, bring it down. I can do 3 of a kind yellows, and that'll drop us all the way to the bottom. Alright, so let's do greens. That's a rocket. Alright, look at that beauty. Now we have a lot of stuff. I'm gonna do TNT to propellers, so I won't activate anything else. We have a light bulb. Let's create something on top of it, so if things drop, it'll match up. I'm gonna do propeller to rocket here because I cannot lower the rocket to hit all those pods. So by doing this, it does it for me. Alright, we have another rocket right here at the bottom. I'm gonna shoot it straight up, get those pumpkins out of the way. I can create a TNT there, and I might be able to drop it with the reds. Oh, there's another one right there. Yeah, let's create it and join those two. And that light bulb is also going to give us some bolts. Oh, we have another one. Nice. Okay, how do we match it? And what do we match it with? So let's create a TNT at the top. Now we have another light bulb there. Wow, there's a lot of light bulbs in this level. Okay, we need to drop it, but we need to drop it by creating something. So let's try propeller here. Let's try yellows. There we go. Now we got something. Let's bring it down, TNT down, and let's destroy as many things as possible. There's a flower that has not bloomed yet, so we're gonna have some left. We need 3. So I think reds will take care of 2, and that rocket will take care of the last one. Alrighty, look at that. 125, 126, 28. Nice. Alright, that's times 10, times 2 more. We are up in first place, but I cannot believe it's by much. No, it's not by much, like 200 points. Alright, level 1090. That will be the last level for this video. And then we'll come back and we keep going. Let's play it. Oh gosh. Blues. Can we move them? No, we can't move them. So how do we do this? If I tap on the top one, it'll get all the blues. If I tap on the bottom one, that light bulb is going to stay trapped there. It's not going to drop. So let's try the top one. There we go. Now we matched it with a rocket, which is perfect because it'll shoot in every direction and hit everything. This is a staggered level, so this one is going to be tough. Let's do diamonds there. What about, well, we need 12 doggy bones, so let's work on the doggy bones. We can eliminate those, the faster the better. Alright, we need 7 more I mean. Propeller to the right, hit a hat as well. Let's see, reds, we need 4 more. Alright, let's create that one. I wish it was a little bit more to the left, that way we can get 2 instead of 1. Alright, let's do blues, that will be get 2. And now we can get, we need 2 more, so I'm gonna go with the yellows. Alright, now that's done. We can have a possibility of creating a light bulb now, because we didn't have that before. So rockets, let's shoot them both and see what it gives us. Okay, now we have a TNT on those greens. Yeah, let's create that. It's gonna match up with the rocket, move it to the right, and hit those hats. We need 20 more. 3 there. I am gonna go up with the propeller, hit 2 more. Let's see. We need more than that. It is not enough. Propeller. Hit the diamond. We need 14, and we got 3, 6, 7, 8 out. It's not looking good. Let's get rid of this 3 here. See if we can create something on the top. Rocket here. Let's hit 2 hats instead of 1. There we go. Everything is out now. We have 12 moves left. So let's do diamonds. 1 propeller. That's all we got. Let's create another one right here. Let's make that one fly. That'll take care of 1. I am going to bring that last diamond. No. Propeller to the left takes care of 2. That one takes care of another one. And this one should take care of the last one. Nice. Alright, that was level 1090. We got to, oh, we gotta do this one. Let's see if I can get it. I go to the top and I go to the bottom. Oh, no green ones. Okay, there's a green one there, but I don't think we're gonna, okay, now it's a guessing game. The last one decides. Let's try this one. Alright, 200 points. Alright, we made it to 220,000 coins. We're back in second place. Alright, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe to support the channel, and I'll appreciate it. Thank you, and have a good day.